to The Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rimbert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today, I want to welcome you. First of all, it's been a minute. Just trying to get some things in order. I have some things that are going on, and I'm so excited about it. But I didn't mean to stay away this long, but I'm here, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. So I want to talk to you briefly today about a book that I recently read. You guys know I love historical fiction, and I don't know, for some strange reason they just keep finding me. This book is Taffy by Suzette Harrison. I'm not sure if it's her first book that I've read by her. So let's just check off the goal list. New author. One of my ongoing becoming favorite genres. On my TBR list. Goodreads. It qualified for, because I think I read it, I started reading it back in February, not exactly when I finished it. So it qualified for Black History Month Challenge and Blackout 2018. So all of that knocked out with this one book. Now, Taffy takes place, it starts off in New York, briefly. Taffy goes back to her hometown of Bledsoe. Bledsoe is a all-black town that, well, I won't tell you the history of the town, but it's very interesting. Now, she goes back for the annual carnival, the annual, I guess, founders, you know, that sort of thing. But this year, Taffy has made up her mind that when she goes to Bledsoe, when she leaves, she's not returning to her husband. Now, Taffy has been married off to a man that is twice her age, because they believe that she had a child out of wedlock. So when she returns to Bledsoe, it's, you know, people are a little disturbed, like, oh my goodness, you know, what's going to happen? Here she comes. Now, it's also important to note that Taffy has a gift. Some people call it the third eye. Some people call it, you know, clairvoyance. In this book, it's called knowing. So it's an actual, she sees this person or this image, and, you know, it talks to her, and she refers to it as knowing. And it's something that has been passed down from her grandmother. And so she goes into town and she knows that something is going to be different about this trip. So she goes in and she meets up with family members. Drama starts. She's with her favorite cousin and his wife. And in walks the man that got away, her first love. Oh my God, blessed from the chocolate gods, Roam. Okay, and Roam is, because he has been hurt by Taffy, he's on the railroads, he's traveling, he's a ladies' man, but he has made up his mind that he wants his Taffy back. So not only is it historical fiction, it's also a love story, it's also suspense. Because there's a lot of things that goes on that you're just like, wait a minute, you know, I need answers. Something's going on here, and I need to know what's going on. There are a lot of secrets in Bledsoe. A lot of secrets in the family, and they all begin to unravel. But I just want you guys to know that the first half of the book maybe is kind of slow. Very interesting for me. because again, I love historical fiction, so I want to know, the sights and the smells and the, the store that reminds you of Little House on the Prairie, and those sort of things. I want to know about all of that. So, but it moved rather slow. However, it builds and builds and builds, because at each point, you're left with the, wait a minute, what? So you want to keep reading in order to find out the answers. So I just want to warn you guys of that. Still an excellent book. Now, because it moved kind of slow, I gave it 4 stars. But not to take away from the storyline or anything like that. So if you look and you see my review and you see what I gave it 4 diamonds, that's the reason why. But I do highly recommend, if you like historical fiction, please go and check out Taffy. Please go and check out Suzette Harrison. And also the interview that I did with her a couple of weeks back. And you'll find out the backstory behind Taffy and Bledsoe and her literary journey. Okay, so I want to just thank you all taking time to watch the video. I want to thank you for all the support that you've shown me on Diamond's Literary World, here on The Breakdown, or wherever you may catch me at. And I also want to ask you, if you have not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can keep up with what I'm reading, what I'm doing, the packages that I've been receiving. I did get a couple, but I didn't do a video. They were like maybe 2 or 3 books, but been finding some literary jewels, so I've been happy to share them with you all. So thank you again for all of your support. Until next time, be blessed and happy reading.